Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, April 24th, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, I was concerned about this, complaining about this gradual slide of 3 days up here in the Dow. Well, today the slide turned into a landslide, and the Dow ended up selling off 425 points, and it was actually down over 600 points down here. Quite a plunge. I've listened to what the so-called experts say the reason for this is, but it all was mumbo jumbo to me. Um, I think this is, well, I don't know. It doesn't make any difference what I think. Anyway, it happened. The Dow really took a dump today. And, of course, when this happens, we do not do well making money since we trade the market from the long side. We actually, believe it or not, the day started out very, very good for us. We had negative about $4,500 in open trade equity on the close yesterday, and we came in here this morning and that all got remarkably better. In fact, we ended up closing out positive $3,000 in our closeout trades. So we went from being negative 4,500 to positive 3,000, and that's a $7,500 difference in improving what we had from the close yesterday. That should have set us up for a great day. Unfortunately, somehow, in this huge slide, we managed to get into 11 new positions. I don't understand how this happens, but it did. Of those 11 new positions, 4 were positive, but 7 were negative. And we are carrying negative $8,400 into tomorrow. So basically, we canceled out that $7,500 improvement we got this morning and added a little negative to it. In some ways, it's not a disaster for us, but given this huge sell-off, things could have been a whole lot worse, but still, they weren't good. I don't have a whole lot to show you here. Let me show you how we got killed today. This was our worst trade. This is OSTK, Overstock.com. And you can see what happened here. It pops up right along with the Dow there, and we just get into it up here, and then it reverses, and with the Dow also it just sells off all day, and we end up carrying negative $4,000 in overstock. So that is contributing to approximately half our losses in open trade equity that we're carrying into tomorrow. I'll show you one of the stocks that did well today. This is TVIX, which is Velocity Shares. We have 3 of these stocks. These run inverse to the market. So when the Dow goes down, these stocks go up. It's TVIX, VXX, and UVXY. I have them in the portfolio there because they're kind of a hedge against a massive crash or sell-off. And they acted partially that way today. You can see what happened here. It looks about the 4th hour we jump into this when that selling really got bad, but we're only carrying positive $1,000 in this, and we have similar amounts of profit in the other two. Now, the only thing I'm having trouble with this is, you know, it's like we don't get into these till the Dow is down like 350 points or so. And then, some of the buyers start creeping in. So this is not quite the powerful, profitable stock it should be on a day like today. And I fear that possibly our giving back in stocks like these could be worse of a risk than what we can get out of them. I could be wrong. I mean, the darn market, Dow and everything, may gap down tomorrow and follow through on this big sell-off. But if the pattern continues that has been recently, it's going to reverse tomorrow, and we'll have a positive day, and so we'll take losses in all three of those stocks. I know I'm sounding very optimistic, but I've been battered for the past several days, and I'm starting to bleed. I don't I don't like these stock markets lately. Anyway, that's the way it went. This is Trader Bob signing off. I will be back here tomorrow on Wednesday.